Hey, guys! Welcome to the world where dinosaurs aren't the most prehistoric creatures around. No, the real fossil here is Turok 2 for Game Boy Color. Today I'm taking you on a journey through pixels, explosions, and moments of pure frustration. Ready for the hunt? Let's hope you have a good aim. So, let's start from the beginning. Turok. The famous dinosaur hunter we all love. But wait. We're not talking about his epic version on Nintendo 64. Oh no. Today we're talking about the portable version, Turok 2 for Game Boy Color. This little gem released in 1998 promises us adventure, action, and, well, lots of clashes between dinosaurs and pixels too big to decipher. Who needs details when you can have an indistinguishable jungle? Let's be clear, there is no such thing as realistic foliage when you have 8 colors available. The immersion.
First of all, the graphics. Yes, those who play Game Boy Color don't expect a visual masterpiece, but Turok 2 makes sure to remind us every second that we are in the 90s. Dinosaurs? Yes, there are, or at least I think so. Maybe that was a triceratops, or a rock with legs. The real challenge here is understanding what you're looking at. And let's not talk about the protagonist. Turok seems to have forgotten his hunting hat and it has been replaced by a block with a band. I'm sure there's a Turok down there somewhere, but it's more hidden than the legendary Ark of the Covenant. Let's move on to the gameplay. You know when a game is so fluid that it feels like a dance? Well, Turok 2 is more like marching through a concrete swamp. The controls are stiff, with our dear Turok moving as if he had feet stuck in a barrel of honey. And the maps. Oh, the maps. Have you ever wanted to get lost in a labyrinth of pixels where everything looks the same and the compass is just an opinion? Welcome to Turok 2. The jungle you find yourself in is so detailed you might as well be in an abandoned schoolyard, because the variety of environments is non-existent. The developers probably had only one goal, to create total confusion.
But let's talk about what really interests us, right? The weapons. Who doesn't love a good arsenal against dinosaurs? Well, in Turok 2 get ready to fight with weapons that look like cocktail straws. Projectiles travel at such a speed that you could throw pebbles faster. The bow, the spear, the rifle, all useful tools if you can figure out where they're aiming. The real challenge here is hitting something. Shooting in Turok 2 is like playing darts blindfolded in a dark room, full of dinosaurs. And the sound? Well, it sounds more like a clicking sound than a gunshot. If you're lucky, you'll hear something that sounds vaguely like bang. Another interesting, or rather, unnerving, aspect is the music. If you like soundtracks that seem to repeat themselves like a broken record, you're in the right place. Turok 2 gives us a soundtrack that enters the brain and refuses to leave. Every note is a reminder of the 90s, in a negative sense. Maybe after 10 minutes you start to wonder if there is really a difference between the soundtrack and the traffic noise. There's a sort of constant tension, like you're always on the verge of doing something epic, but that something never comes. It's a bit like waiting for the microwave to finish, except it never ends.
And here we come to the real heart of the game, the difficulty. It's not so much that the game is difficult, it's that it seems designed to drive you crazy. There are enemies that appear out of nowhere, millimeter jumps that you have to make to survive, and traps that, if you miss by a millisecond, kill you. Oh, and forget about friendly checkpoints. In Turok 2, every mistake costs you dearly. Die? Prepare your sanity to replay entire levels. It's a bit like the game is telling you, do you want to survive? Then suffer. At the end of the day, Turok 2 for Game Boy Color is, well, it's exactly what you'd expect from a handheld game based on a major console franchise. It's an ambitious attempt that falls victim to its technical limitations and limitations. Questionable design choices. If you're a fan of Turok and want to torture yourself with a less epic version, go ahead. But if you're looking for a real prehistoric adventure, well, maybe you're better off hunting somewhere else.
Regardless, this game remains a piece of history, a fossil of the good old days when games were hard and frustrating, and maybe a little too pixelated. And that's all for today, Dinosaur Hunters. Let me know in the comments if you've ever played this gem and if you managed to survive. See you next time, and remember, even pixelated dinosaurs can bite hard.
Bye!